Hello everybody, this is Isan. In today's video, I will talk about the top 10 best suburbs in Houston in 2024. Why do this? Because I've always wanted to talk about these sorts of things. People enjoy watching or listening to what's going on in places. Anyways, I want to start off discussing about the Houston suburbs because of two reasons. One, Houston's my hometown, and two, Houston is a growing metropolitan area. As you see here on the map of the greater Houston area, it's massive. There are 7 million people that call the greater Houston area home. The area space is about 10,062 square miles. That's about the same size as the state of Massachusetts. If you're thinking about moving to the greater Houston area for a new job or a better life, have no fear. I will discuss where you can move to if you're interested. Alright, let's get started. Here are the top 10 best suburbs in Houston in 2024. Number 10, Tomball. Tomball is the number 10 suburb in my list. It is located in the northwest region of Harris County. You can see it on the pinpoint of the map. Tomball was founded in 1907 as a railroad depot station. It is about 33 miles northwest of downtown Houston, and the population is 12,400. The school district is Tomball Independent School District. It has a total of 60 schools. 30 elementary schools, 15 middle schools, 12 high schools, and 3 private or charter schools. I would give this school district a 4.4 out of 5 rate on my school district grade book. That is an A grade. They have the best test scores and student attendance is very great. There are 18,900 students and 1,100 teachers and staff attending at Tomball ISD. It is the closest school district in the list that is at College Station, where the Texas A&M Aggies are at. Tomball feels like an Aggie land to me. But there's a lot of great things to do at Tomball, such as the Tomball German Festival, Tomball Deutsche Volksfest. As a German descent myself, this German fest feels authentic enough for me. I really love the food and the beer there. Tomball is perfect for home, those that want to raise a family in the area. Those are building many new houses in the Tomball area. There are new houses being built as far as Hooks Airport in the east and as far west as Oaks of Roseville. The average house prices is not that high. It's about $259,000. That's 4.8% higher than 2022. It's not that bad in prices. But Tomball has a special gift coming up in 2024. Are you curious to know what it is? I am. So here it is, Tomball. It is Costco! That's right. They're opening a Costco in Tomball. It will be located in Highway 249 and Holderith Road. It is on the northeast part of the intersection on Highway 249 and Holderith Road. I'm looking forward to see it open soon. Number 9, Richmond. Richmond is not that massive, but it is a very easygoing community in the greater Houston area. It is located 30 miles southwest from downtown Houston. The population is about 12,300. Richmond is the main city of Fort Bend County, as you see on the old Fort Bend County Jail, which is now the property of the Richmond Police Department. Richmond may not be that super big in land size of the map, but Richmond has a huge surprise. It's a growing master plan community that is spreading about 10-mile radius. Their average home prices is about $381,000. That's 1% higher than 2022. Most of the average homes are brand new homes. They are located in northern part of Highway 90 and nearby Grand Parkway 99. Richmond is also quite rural, meaning it's quite country. But you could see in this picture it's got land that looks like farmland. The schools in Richmond are in Fort Bend ISD. That means Richmond is sharing with many other cities with its school district. But they have 13 schools total, 7 elementary schools, 3 middle schools, and 3 high schools. Richmond schools alone have a rate of a 4.2 to 5 on my rating scale. it's about a B plus in my grade book. They are getting better with test scores and better with school activities, so I give them a kudos. Richmond also has interesting places to check out if you're interested to know what they have. So I will tell them what it is if you're interested to see more about Richmond. Richmond has a Greek-style cinema, which has a theater and an indoor arcade, which is now Regional Cinemas 22. It also has a gallery furniture store, which I've been, and it's such an amazing place. They have an aquarium and a historic museum-style room for furniture, like furniture that was built like 100 years ago. Lastly, Richmond has a nice next-door city called Rosenberg. It is more rural than master plan community type. It is about only 3 miles away from the center of Richmond. So if you have a chance to go visit Rosenberg, I recommend you check it out maybe once or twice in your time. Number 8, Friendswood. Friendswood is located between Harris County and Galveston County. The city also features a good number of green spaces and clean parks. Friendswood is about 24 miles southeast of downtown Houston, with a population of 41,000 people. It is located between the Gulf Freeway and Highway 35. Okay, let me explain about the schools in Friendswood. Their schools are divided into 2 different school districts. One is by Friendswood ISD, and the second one is Clear Creek ISD. So there are a total of 10 schools in both districts. 6 are in Friendswood ISD, and 4 schools are in Clear Creek. So Friendswood ISD has a total to 6,000 students and 1,000 teachers and staff, while Clear Creek has about 40,000 students and 5,000 staff. And the school rate is about 4.4 to 5, which is an A grade average. Friendswood ISD is in the Harris County side, while Clear Creek is in the Galveston County area. My apologies. Well, the home value in the area is a bit higher than most of the Southeast population area. It's about $359,000 annual price, 13% higher than 2022. The apartments at Friendswood are the best in the Houston area, much safer than most apartment complexes in the greater Houston area. So if you're thinking about renting an apartment, I would suggest Friendswood will be more safe. But Friendswood has an amazing shopping mall, which is called Baybrook Mall. Baybrook Mall is located on the Gulf Freeway and Bay Area Boulevard. It has about 200 stores and 15 restaurants. It even has a Dave & Buster's arcade. Down on the street from Baybrook Mall, there is Houston's biggest tourist attraction, Space Center Houston. You can take NASA Boulevard. It's about $29 for one ticket for adult and $20 for one child ticket to visit NASA. It's worth the experience if you love NASA. Number 7, Cypress. Cypress is well known to be a tree with smooth leaves. Cypress is an unincorporated community in Harris County. Cypress is located 24 miles of Highway 290 in the northwest area from downtown Houston, and the population is about 123,000 people. Cypress is currently the best community to live and have a thriving community for families. Home to some of the best master plan communities in the Houston area, such as Town Lake and Bridgeland. Bridgeland is the biggest one. Cypress is very diverse. Almost every culture around the world calls Cypress home. Cypress has one of the best medical centers in all of Northwest Houston regional area. Cypress serves Cypress Fairbanks Independent School District, the 3rd largest school district in the state of Texas, as well as one of the fastest growing in the United States. It ranks one of the safest school districts in all of Texas. It is 2nd largest number of schools in the greater Houston area after HISD. 93 schools are total. Even the most famous Berry Center is known for their school events. There's 57 elementary schools, 24 middle schools, and 12 high schools, which are all located in the Cypress area. The rating of the school district gets an A plus from me. I wish I could have gone to Cypress Fairbanks ISD when I was a kid, but unfortunately I didn't have a chance. So I give it a 4.7 to 5-star rating on my grade book. Okay, let's talk about the average house prices in Cypress, because it is quite high and it's still going to be growing. The more houses they're built, the more popular it becomes. So the average prices in Cypress is about $395,000. That's about 4.5% higher than 2022, which seems very reasonable for house markets, since there are over 100 different neighborhoods in the Cypress area. So if you're thinking about buying a house in Cypress, this could be the best time to buy it, because it could get more expensive. Cypress is more famous for having an outlet mall located in 290. It's also known as the Houston Premium Outlet Mall, the first ever outlet mall open in the greater Houston area. I've been there many times and I love going there. And also, Cypress has a place where children can enjoy. It's called the Zoom Park. Zoom Park has a model train rides where children can enjoy themselves. Number 6, Cinco Ranch. Cinco Ranch is located in a master plan community in Katy, within the Fort Bend County. It's about 31 miles west from Houston, and the population is about 17,600. Cinco Ranch is well known for their schools in Katy ISD. According to niche.com, Cinco Ranch got an A plus for their schools, which is very rare to see online. Anyways, Cinco Ranch has a total of 26 schools, which are all in the Katy ISD. So if you are attending Cinco Ranch, let's say Cinco Ranch High School, you're in Katy ISD. So they have 26 schools, 18 elementary schools, 6 middle schools, and 3 high schools, which is Cinco Ranch High School, Seven Lakes High School, and Tompkins High School. I give the rating for the schools at Cinco Ranch a 4.5 to 5 stars in my grade book, which is an A+. There is a small problem with Cinco Ranch. It's that the average prices are a little bit too high, and the traffic system in 99 gets a little bit backed up. So we're going to talk about the houses. So the average house prices in Cinco Ranch is quite higher than most of the suburb areas. It's about $510,000 average. That's 7% higher than 2022. But there is a bright side with Cinco Ranch. They have a La Centura shopping center for the community. And they have a Trader Joe's. So if you want to go get groceries, Trader Joe's would be the perfect grocery store for Cinco Ranch people. The community loves golf courses and outdoor pools, so you can enjoy the summertime in. Number 5, Conroe. Conroe is a city located in Montgomery County and the main principal city in Montgomery. Conroe is about 40 miles north of downtown Houston. The population is about 98,000. Conroe was founded by a Union soldier named Isaac Conroe after the Civil War and made it into a lumber town. Conroe became an incorporated city in 1904. It became a lake town. The schools at Conroe are one of the largest in the greater Houston area. Conroe ISD is the main school district. It has a total of 73 schools. There are 39 elementary schools, 22 middle schools, and 12 high schools. The school district rate is a 4.6 to 5, not just located in Conroe, but the whole school district. And mainly the Conroe ISD school rating is pretty much the same. It's a 4.6 to 5. The average house prices in Conroe is actually lower than most other suburbs in the greater Houston area. The average house prices in Conroe is about $320,000. That's 10% higher than 2022. Conroe is most famous for its big giant lake, also known as Lake Conroe. I've been to Lake Conroe many times, and it makes me feel happy to see the water. There's even a resort located in Lake Matagorda Lake Resort. Conroe has an airport, which you can go eat and watch the airplanes like warbirds, jets, and eat. Conroe is also a fun suburb to me. Number 4, Pearland. Pearland is in Brazoria County. Pearland is about 20 miles south of downtown Houston. It's a straight shot journey from 288. The population is about 126,000 people. Pearland is famous for Pearland Town Center. The town center is located on West Broadway Street on Highway 518 and Highway 288. Highway 288 goes straight towards the Texas Medical Center in Houston, which is a 14-mile drive from Pearland, so you have easy access to go to the hospitals. The school district in Pearland ISD have 23 schools total, 12 elementary schools, 8 middle schools, and 3 high schools. Pearland ISD should build more schools because it's getting way too overcrowded. So I would give Pearland ISD a 4.4 to 5, which is an A grade book to me. So like I said again, I wish they could build more schools so it doesn't seem to be overcrowded with their schools. Pearland is also one of the fastest growing suburbs, not just in Houston, not even Texas, but the entire United States. Of course, they need to build huge master plan community homes. So the Pearland's average house price is a whopping $360,000, which is about 5% higher than 2022. Pearland has some nice large parks, which are very fun and clean, which you can enjoy. Tom Bass Park is one of my favorite parks, but they also have a Bass Pro Shop in 288 and Beltway 8. Number 3, Katy. Katy is a tri-county suburb city. It is divided between Harris, Fort Bend, and Waller counties. It is located 29 miles west from downtown Houston. As you see on the red pinpoint, it is the population of 24,000 people. On the green, which is called the Greater Katy area, has a population of 400,000 people. That's almost the same population as Miami, Florida, which is insane. I currently live in the Greater Katy area. Katy is known to be as an educated and fun place to live. There are 70 schools total in Katy ISD, including Cinco Ranch, 44 elementary schools, 17 middle schools, and 9 high schools. The school rate for Katy ISD is incredibly high, and the rating for Katy ISD in my book is a 4.7 to 5. That is a solid rock A+. And they also have one of the best athletes in all of the greater Houston area. So if you're thinking about sending your kids to play football, I recommend Katy ISD will have a good team. Katy is home to many million-dollar mansions. However, that's just 10% of the greater Katy area. But I want to tell you about the average house prices in Katy. It actually is very incredibly good. But it's also not that super cheap, but it is very good. The average house prices in Katy is $358,000, which is incredibly lower than 2022, 8%. That's great. Katy is known as the king of master plan communities in the American suburbs. For example, Suntura, which is a master plan community in North Katy area. I checked it out last week and I really liked it. Local attractions are also abundant, such as Buc-ee's on I-10 and Cane Island Road. This Buc-ee's is famous for having the world's longest car wash. It was certified by the Guinness World Record in 2017. Katy is also famous for Katy Mills Mall, an indoor outlet mall that with about 200 stores. Typhoon, Texas is a water park next to Katy Mills, which is very fun. Katy Asian Town, one of the largest Asian communities in Houston area. There's many delicious restaurants and an authentic Asian grocery store known as H Mart. Number 2, Sugarland. Sugarland is the largest suburb city in Fort Bend County. Sugarland is located 20 miles southwest from downtown Houston on I-69. The population is about 110,000 people. That includes some neighborhoods that were annexed by Sugarland in 2017. Sugarland is famous for its town square, located on Highway 6 and 59. There are many restaurants and businesses located in the town square. Sugarland is also famous for their schools. Fort Bend ISD is the school district for Sugarland. They tend to attend schools that are located 5-mile range. Fort Bend ISD, we already talked about it with Richmond ISD or area. So here, how many schools are in Fort Bend ISD are 77. There are 51 elementary schools, 15 middle schools, and 11 high schools. The school rate I give Fort Bend ISD is almost the same as Richmond, but a little bit better. So it is a 4.5 to 5 star. It is also one of the wealthiest and fastest growing communities in Texas. So we're going to discuss about how much it costs to buy a house average price in Sugar Land. As you see the houses right here, they look like $1 million houses, but it's actually worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. So the average home prices in Sugar Land is $465,000. That's a 4% higher than 2022. Master plan communities in Sugar Land are enormous. They even have a smart financial center where concerts and comedians can go to. They even have Cullen Park, Sugar Land Memorial Park, and they even have a factory where you can see the sugar factories. Number 1, the Woodlands. The Woodlands is the number 1 best place to live, not just in Houston, not Texas, but the United States of America to me. It is a very beautiful community in Montgomery County. The Woodlands is about 30 miles north from Houston, with a population of 115,000 people. The Woodlands schools are the same as Conroe ISD. If you remember, Conroe is number 5. It is the same school rate as the Woodlands. The Woodlands is famous for its gorgeous green trees, forests, trails, and parks. The house prices in the Woodlands are reasonable. The average house price is about $565,000, over $500,000. That's about 6% higher than 2022. If you have $1 million, would you love to live in the Woodlands? I would. It's worth it. According to the crime grade, the Woodlands are known to be very safe to live in, even more safer than Taiwan. The Woodlands also has a beautiful mall and a shopping district where you can take the trolley bus or go see Cynthia Mitchell Pavilion, kayak, or paddles, and it's a very safe community to live. And it makes you feel safe and free. Okie dokie, that's my top 10 list of best suburbs to live in the Houston area. What did you think? Press the like button if you liked this video. You can also subscribe to my channel for more future videos to come. The next video will be the top 10 worst suburbs in the Houston area. Stay tuned for the next video coming soon. Have a nice day and see you next time.